get them back together here. I have a lot going on today, and the battery dying in my camera is the least of my worries. But let me show you breakfast for Tuesday, January 19th. I have a third a cup of egg beaters for 1 point, and I have scrambled in mushrooms, onions, spinach, and some red pepper, sauteed up and scrambled that in, and also 1 point's worth of, or half an ounce of, some herbed goat cheese. I also have a rather over toasted bagel thin, that's 3 points, with 1 tablespoon of fat-free Philadelphia cream cheese. It pops up as 0 on the tracker. I'm going to take it. And then I have 1 point's worth of half and half scattered across my 2 cups of coffee this morning. So this is a 5-point breakfast plus half and half. That's 1 point. So it looks pretty tasty. The cable repairman is here because we are having internet and cable problems. So internet's down at the moment. I'm going to eat these 2 clementines, and I have some shrimp that I plan to peel for a recipe I found for shrimp fried rice tonight. I ate my 2 clementines, and it actually made me hungrier, or I feel like it did. I know I need to drink some water, but I'm going to go ahead and make myself a little 2-point salad here. Cable guy's still here, and I don't want to get drawn into eating a big hot lunch until I know I kept the time to do it. So I'm going to chop up all these veggies. I have some salad greens, obviously, and mushrooms. I have, can't see it at the moment, cucumber and celery. Side note, did you know if you wrapped your celery and cucumber in foil, they stay a lot longer in the refrigerator? I have some red bell pepper and carrots. I'm going to throw a point's worth of my Amish blue cheese crumbles in there, and then a point's worth of this Bolthouse chunky blue cheese yogurt dressing. If you have not tried the Bolthouse Farms dressings, they are delicious. So 2-point salad, tons of veggies, and a little bit of extra tasty, and I will catch back up with you guys when I eat something hot. The finished product. It is possible that I'm using 2 points of the Bolthouse blue cheese. I need to double check that, but I will say for sure in the caption, and I'm about to go eat this delicious salad. Leftover beef and barley soup, 6 points to a 1.5 cup serving for lunch. It is latte time. So I have my 3rd cup of skim milk steaming away here in my little steamer, and that will be 1 point. I also want to point out on my Nespresso machine, before I crank it up here again, this little guy. My daughter gave this to me for Christmas. Let's see if we can make the lighting a little bit better. It's a sloth, and he's a tea infuser. He pops apart. You put tea in his bottom, literally, and you put him back together, and you hang him inside your mug, and you let the tea steep. Let me get him back together here. And then he hangs on the inside of the mug. So I'm not going to do it here because it's coffee, but he would hang on the inside, and his little rear end would steep tea. And when I'm not using him, he just sort of hangs out on my Nespresso, so I love him. More than anything, though, I want to talk about these little guys. I was at Whole Foods, and I found these. And I do not normally, rolling away, buy sweets. And if I do buy sweets, I like just a couple of bites of something. So I stumbled across these, and of course, like all of us who do the Weight Watchers thing, focus. A serving size is 2 bites. I don't know if you can see that. But obviously, calories, fat, carbs, sugars, all of that is going to go into the points for this. But what's interesting is there's no sugar in here. There's oats, dates, fruit juice, oil. The chocolate chips have some cane juice. I mean, there's definitely some things that are sweet, like the cane juice and possibly the obviously the dates and the fruit juice, but there's no straight up sugar. So when I ran the points, I'm almost positive, I will double check. In fact, I have my phone. So why don't I just go to the app and scan this really quickly and see. The thing about the app, I know a lot of people are, where's the barcode? I know a lot of people are complaining because the points on the app don't always match what they should be, even when you scan it. The trick is, in my opinion, is once you have scanned the item, and let's see if we can get it to focus here. I have a Samsung S5, and even when I take regular pictures, I find that the focusing thing is not so great. There is no database entry for this. There is only member entries. But regardless is, when it pulls up, if you want to know whether or not that's an accurate item, then just compare the nutritional data that pops up on the app along with whatever's on the package. Because if it doesn't match, then you know the points on the app are wrong. So in this case it says, and I'm sorry, some of this is so tiny, or else I'm really old. It says 110 calories on the app, fat 5 grams, saturated 1.5, carbohydrates 13, fiber 2, sugar 7, and protein 2. So this all matches, and whoever entered this was kind enough to figure out that 2 of these little bitelets are 4 points, and I've already done the math. If I take it to just one of these, it's going to be 2 points. And usually that's all I need when I just want a little bite of something. So I'm going to have one of these, and along with my holy cannoli, my latte for 1 point for a 3-point snack. And I will let you guys know how they taste. There was another flavor that I think was oatmeal raisin, but the chocolate spoke to me in Whole Foods. So I will let you guys know. And lest you think I'd be total slacker in my nutrition, no, actually, I always try to balance my snacks. So if it's not completely healthy, like I choose to have a s'more like I did last night, then I make sure that I have had, plenty of vegetables and fruits. I just try to make it a habit to not eat something that is not as good for me unless I either pair it with something that is good for me, or I've made sure that for the day I've gotten in the other good things. It kind of harkens back to the old Weight Watchers days of the good health guidelines, where you were supposed to check off all the 5 grains and the 6 fruits and vegetables or something along those lines before you indulged in anything else. It's still kind of stuck in my mind. Having been a Weight Watchers member for 15 years, it just hangs out there. So I'm actually going to add in this banana for 0 points. So 3-point snack plus the banana for 0. That's my snack. For the record, these were okay. They weren't terrible, but I just don't know that they did it for me, and they did it for me in such a way that I thought, wow, that was a lot of bang for my 2 points. So I'm not ready to write them off completely, but I'll give them one more shot, and then after that, they'll go with my husband to his work, because somebody will always eat them there. It is almost 5 o'clock. My husband does not get off of work for another hour or 10 minutes, and I'm beat. I am going to curl up on the couch with the cable TV. We got new boxes, so we've got this new platform we're trying to figure out, and I'm going to play with it for a bit, and especially now that the cable guys come and fix the signal. So I'm going to sit on the couch with some of this popcorn. I found this at the store. It is by Smart Food, and it's called Delight, and it's their reduced fat white cheddar popcorn. I've had the other one. It comes in a black bag, and it's quite tasty, so I'm hoping this one does it for me. I love white cheddar popcorn. A serving is 28 grams. They claim that 28 grams is 3.5 cups. I measured this. This is 28 grams. I'm pretty sure it's not 3.5 cups, but it is more than a sufficient amount of popcorn for me. It is 4 points. I've already pre-tracked dinner because I already did some of the prep work for it. I peeled and deveined the shrimp and made the rice already. So I'm making this, sorry for the shadow, this shrimp fried rice from the 77 Weight Watchers recipes blogspot site. And it should come together really quickly and get my big giant cast iron wok out and heat it up really hot and just get everything all together, and that will be a quick dinner. So I'm gonna go kick my feet up, me and Mr. Popcorn here. This is the 7-point per serving shrimp fried rice. The recipe was on the 77 Weight Watchers blog spot. I will link it down below. Oh my goodness, my camera is steaming up. It was very tasty. I closed out the evening with an unsweetened applesauce for 0 points and a cup of hot tea. I ended up dipping into my weeklies by 1 because I had a vodka and soda with my dinner, so 3 points for the 1.5 ounces of vodka. And that closes out the night. Good night.